The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're just about set for action. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Curry.
And guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Well, for the Golden State Warriors, making 5 straight finals appearances took a toll, mentally and physically. The Warriors played the equivalent of an extra full season in those 5 straight finals runs. Injuries derailed their title hopes in 2019, and they're still recovering. But Kevin, they are certain that their championship window remains open.
D.A., they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. Boris, what are you going to be watching about these two teams who seem to be strong up front?
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. And it's really hard to win this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nader in at the small forward position. And for the Warriors, in at forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. And it's Cauley-Stein in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's the Warriors to start out. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the Lakers. Curry against Paul. Now, here is Russell. Defense is right there. Just 5 to shoot. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. Russell's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Warriors.
Well, D'Angelo Russell has the floater in his offensive arsenal. So important for a point guard in the NBA.
Pass to Gallinari. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Paul against Curry. Out to Russell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Paul looking over the floor. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adams down low. Working on Cauley-Stein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Russell. Again, Russell missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nader.
Boy, how about the Warriors enjoying this beautiful new arena, the Chase Center. What an incredible amount of work went into getting this built, and that was before they even broke ground, guys.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Golden State. And the Chase Center will enable the Warriors, they think, to spend big on talent. But you know what, Doris? There is still a lot of nostalgia for their old home in Oakland.
No doubt, Kevin. The fans were so incredibly loyal. Oracle Arena was known for its rowdiness. The hope, obviously, that spirit will travel across the bay.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick and Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, he is just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Adams' shot is good.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. Perhaps no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
Warriors trail by 8. Outside, Russell passes it to Cauley-Stein. That's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Curry. The Thunder making the shot. Outside, Russell. They need this one. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, the IQ is just off the charts for Steph Curry. He senses when the defense has left someone open, and I guarantee you he will put it on time and on target.
And it's Paul missing. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. They trail by 7. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues, Greg, and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Early on, players vying for larger roles and more minutes, and Doris, always interesting to see how all of that materializes.
Yeah, Kev, I think unless you have a veteran team who's maybe been in the playoffs and established themselves, there's nothing set in stone yet. Obviously, guys are looking to prove themselves from the very moment that ball is tipped up in the air. And who gets a rhythm early? Who starts off strong? Let's see.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
Well, the Thunder begin on the defensive end of the floor. This is a team whose formula is to force a ton of turnovers, come up with steals, get out in transition. Last year, 4th in the league in defensive rating.
He hits the second from the line. And for the Thunder defense, Doris, it starts with their rebounding.
Well, you have to begin with their strong interior defense. That lets their wings get out and pressure and take some chances. Defense has turned into a pillar for this team.
Warriors trail by 8. Green kicks to Curry. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Gallinari against Green. Gallinari passes to Nader. Paul outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. Adams' shot is off. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Russell passes to Green. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-3 run. And here is Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And the Warriors miss again. Paul goes in, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They get it back. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what I like about Cauley-Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player. A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher. But his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
And he's good on the second. Since taking over the starting role in 2018, Willie Cauley-Stein has lived up to his draft spot of being number 6, Greg, overall in 2015.
And you knew that a big man like Cauley-Stein would take a few years to develop. But at a legit 7 feet and great length, he is everything you could hope for in a starting center.
Just 5 to shoot. Nader kicks to Paul. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Thompson outside. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Thompson with it. A 38-point game for him in the win against the Utah Jazz. Green, the pass to Curry. And it's denied.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Gallinari. Elbow shot is on the way. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Russell. Outside Curry. Here's Cauley-Stein. And that one is off. Adams, some nice D. Pass to Nader. Back to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end, Greg. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the score by Oklahoma City. And it's Schroeder missing.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Thompson. Adams, some nice D.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Robinson's checked in for Steph Curry. Now a timeout called by Golden State. Doris, do you think it's more challenging for superstars in smaller markets, mid-sized markets?
You know, this is such an interesting debate in a world that has become, because of social media, so much smaller. You know, I do think that certain larger markets, LA, New York, can be a blessing and a curse. It does still feel like that media scrutiny is a little bit larger. When things are going well, it's the best thing in the world. When things aren't going so well, boy, those day by day, question after question can probably become pretty tedious.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Omari Spellman comes in for Green. And Alec Burks subbed in for Thompson. The Warriors have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
And Burks hits 2 free throws.
Well, a mixed bag last year, guys, right? For the Thunder, had some stretches where they looked really strong and some stretches where they really floundered. And ultimately, they go out in the first round to the Portland Trail Blazers.
And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Warriors trail by 11. Outside, Russell. Sweet little floater. Russell's got 7 points. And Doris, the Thunder, a number 6 seed in the West, once again can't get out of the first round.
Yeah, Kevin, that's 3 straight seasons. And you feel like they are this close to taking that next step, but things fall apart at the wrong time. What happens next?
And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here's Schroeder. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, you have to take advantage of the chippies when you get them. Nice job by Dennis Schroeder in close.
And it's the Warriors' ball. 11-point game. Russell looking around. Here's the teardrop.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Schroeder's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Now Burks. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Outside, Russell beyond the arc. Again, Russell missing. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Here's Robertson. Schroeder outside. There's the pass to Muscala. Fader on the way. Noel dishes to Muscala. It's blocked. Outside, Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The defense from Andre Robertson is nothing short of sensational.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Warriors trail by 17. Now, here's Burks. Outside Russell. To end the run. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Russell's got 9 points.
An aggressive pick-and-roll player is D'Angelo Russell, and you can see he's just starting to figure it all out, guys.
Now, here's Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Ferguson's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Ferguson kicks it over to Schroeder. Passes it to Robertson. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Looney with the rebound. And the Warriors with possession here. Down by 15. There's Russell with the 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Schroeder passes to Muscala. Here's Robinson. No good. Shot missing. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
You know what, Greg? I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And here is Curry. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Utah.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Thunder lead by 15. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals, forcing turnovers.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for doing, and just I think it's because I watch so much basketball.
Well, you hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits, what they like to do, gives them a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Ferguson out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Noel in at the 5. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Warriors may have some injuries that they're going to deal with this season, but they're going to do it in a dynamic new building, Chase Center in San Francisco. The more than $1 billion, that's with a B, dollar arena is hopefully going to generate revenue for the team off the floor and allow them to keep some great players in uniform on the floor. It's going to be state-of-the-art here in Golden State as the team moves from Oakland after spending more than 4 decades playing at Oracle Arena.
DA, as you and I were talking, they hate to leave where they've been so successful in Oakland, but this building is amazing. Thank you.
They feed off the energy of Dennis Schroeder, and when he gets these opportunities, he makes the most of them.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Noel. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Curry. And it's Schroeder missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Warriors trail by 17. Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end, Doris, and it shows.
No doubt. He has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
Reason number 1, CP3 is out there, making strong passes, keeping the offense flowing.
Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry against Paul. Paul with the steal. Pass to Nader. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Curry.
Watch Thompson.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Gallinari's checked in. Chris with it. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Warriors trail by 19. Here's Robinson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Ferguson. He averages about 5 points a game. Curry against Paul. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And the future Hall of Famer loves to dish the rock. Paul has a pass-first mentality. He makes everyone around him better.
Timeout called the Warriors. And Doris, you played point guard. What do you like to see from that position?
Well, I'm going to go back to the Showtime Lakers, which was my first team that I adored when I was a kid watching the NBA. And the reality is this, Kevin, I love to see teams play in transition, get out in the open floor. What's better than watching Steph Curry cross half court with a full head of steam and the defender knowing, oh, good God, anything could happen here. He might pull a three. He might finish in spectacular fashion off the run, or he might find a teammate for a momentum-building three. Like, get in transition and run, baby.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Marquise Chris. Offensive rebound and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 2nd in scoring, 6th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will. 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. first one falls for him.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
Robinson hits them both. And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
Now Curry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Thompson. Launches it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City leading by 21. Paul goes in. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here is Robinson. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Nader grabs the board.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Gallinari attacking. The Warriors pull it in. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Curry's shot is off.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Paul left side. Clock at 6. Here's Nader over Green. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Get on Thompson.
Here's the floater. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Green's got his first points of the night.
Well, Draymond Green has the ability to put the ball on the deck. With the size and speed combined, look out.
Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 15-4 run. And here is Paul. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
The Thunder with another miss. And the Warriors with possession here. Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Oklahoma City. Gallinari left side. Over Green. Here's Adams. He feeds it to Gallinari. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Paul with the ball. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. The A second chance effort. Here's Gallinari. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
The Thunder leading by 16. Al Paul. Here's Nader. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Curry passes to Thompson. From deep, Green buries the long-range jumper. Green's got 5 points so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Curry against Paul. Passes it to Nader. Back to Paul. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Gallinari missing. Warriors trail by 11. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his three.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Dora, it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. Schroeder, right side. Dishes it to Muscala. Adams trying to free himself up. Muscala misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Burks. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. The Warriors shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Russell passes to Thompson. Out left to the wing. Here's Looney. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
1:33 left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Thompson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Back to Russell. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And D'Angelo Russell was expected to be targeted this past summer. Ends up as a sign and trade to the Warriors. Was going to leave Brooklyn after the Durant signing no matter what. Should be an interesting fit.
And the Warriors making a change here. Chris is checked in. Out to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 13. Thompson inside the line. And too long on the shot. Oklahoma City shooting 40% from the field. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Pass to Chris. Here's Spellman, defended by Robertson. Fades away. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Noel's got his 6th rebound on the night. Schroeder against Russell. Schroeder passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Thompson sends it back.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports.
From the get-go, it was Oklahoma City who came out strong. Near flawless execution from both the defensive and offensive areas of their game triggered a 12-2 run to start things off. They held up the intensity, and by the end of quarter one, were out in front by 15. The second quarter was bump and grind, but they still ultimately looked in control of the game and ended the half with a solid 13-point advantage. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. That part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. Got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And here is Paul. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. And it's Cauley Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Paul dishes to Gallinari. 4 on the shot clock. The putback. Warriors trail by 13. Russell with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Russell. Shoots from the baseline. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Danilo Gallinari. He's putting up about 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Russell passes to Curry. Feeds to Cauley Stein. Thompson surveying the floor. Off target from outside.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Lakers and, in his words, was kicked on the way out. But he's become an all-star in Brooklyn. Russell said, "It's a heck of an accomplishment. That respect from your peers, your coaches, other teams, it's a great feeling." And Kevin, given how it started for him in L.A., many remain shocked by Russell's rapid ascent.
Coming into his own, you're right, David. Thank you. Russell with it. He's got 14. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Softly drops in the floater. Russell's got 16 points.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Pass to Gallinari. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. From 15 feet away, the shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. Here's Russell with the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
As important as spacing is in today's game, point guards must have the deep shot as part of their arsenal. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
The pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Russell. Outside, Green. Back to Russell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Paul dishes to Gallinari, and Gallinari throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 14. To the inside. Cauley Stein. Great positioning on the putback.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Paul outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Russell kicks to Thompson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Thunder leading by 12. Inside, Gallinari. Here's Adams, stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And Curry with the stuff.
Klay Thompson has a reputation as a long, tenacious defender. This guy excels at realizing when to go for it.
Paul against Curry. Now Paul. 6 points for him. Down low, here's Adams. Draymond Green with the rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
The lead now cut to single digits. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's an example of the speed of Draymond Green. Leaks out in transition and makes the defense pay.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry. The Thunder have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Paul.
And the future Hall of Famer continues to get it done. Paul is a special point guard who just wants to win.
Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Ferguson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Curry against Paul. There's the triple. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Curry.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
To the middle. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Paul. And that's now 19 points for Gallinari.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Curry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Paul penetrating. Out. That one misses. Great D that time from Green.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Curry against Paul. Puts it up from 12. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Stephen Curry.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back to Paul. Pass to Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Robinson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Well, last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now, on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
Looney's checked in for Cauley-Stein. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Thunder. Outside, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Curry.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Russell against Schroeder. Pass to Ferguson. Gallinari left side. Nails the 16-footer. Gallinari's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
Curry looking around. Here is Robinson. He's got 6. They get a hand on it. Schroeder against Russell. And it's sent back by Russell.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
Robinson passes to Green. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Russell. Shoots over Schroeder. The rebound by Steven Adams. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4, and that one's good. Schroeder.
And this is where Dennis Schroeder has tremendous upside. He's fearless, he's confident, and he is unafraid on the interior.
The Warriors shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Outside, Russell. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Schroeder kicks to Ferguson. Three-pointer. No good there. Curry with some nice D. To the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup. Curry's got 15.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Russell against Schroeder. Gallinari on the wing. Over Green. Goes back up. Here's Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
And the Warriors with some changes. Omari Spellman has come in for Draymond Green. And it's Marquise Chris in for Glenn Robinson III. And then for Oklahoma City, Nerlens Noel checks in for Gallinari. And it's Robertson in for Terrence Ferguson. Mike Muscala is checked in for Steven Adams. Warriors trail by 4. Curry can't get it to go. Passes to Noel. It's stolen by Curry. Lays it in off the breakaway. 17 points in the game.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City.
I don't think it's possible to overstate just how revolutionary a player Steph Curry is because of the way he has changed the spacing on the floor. Never before have we seen a player who shape-shifts a defense like Steph does. And that is because once he crosses half court, you better guard him.
All right, a moment here to check out stats for Robertson. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging about 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And clearly he's having a tough stretch here, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Right, because everyone gets out of rhythm on occasion. It feels harder than it should be, but you've just got to keep working.
And with the way, Doris, defenses have to adjust for Curry. It just leaves so much more space for the rest of the team.
I think coaches, Kevin, because of Steph Curry's presence, they have got to change their defensive schemes, account for spaces on the floor that traditionally you wouldn't have to account for. That puts Steph Curry in a class of his own.
And he makes the first.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Schroeder hits them both. Greg, last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a 6-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create, and coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
Offensive rebound, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Now, here is Muscala. He's guarded closely. Knocks it loose. Now, here's Curry. He's got 17. And here's Chris. Pass to Russell. For the tie. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Robertson. And the dunk by Robertson.
Wow, demonstrating that solid leaping and verticality. Andre Robertson doing work.
We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Russell against Paul. The drive by Russell. Misses from short range.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Just 3 to shoot. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Russell's got 7 now in this quarter.
To me, you've got to stay attached to D'Angelo Russell, especially when he's in those in-between areas.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Doris, even though Schroeder changed roles when he was traded from Atlanta to the Thunder, He has embraced his new team.
A lot of people wondered, would Schroeder be willing to go to the bench and accept that role? He proved he was more than capable. And no longer having to act as a leader on a team, I think for Schroeder, he just enjoys going out and competing on a team with high aspirations. It's been a good fit.
2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Schroeder hits them both. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. And taken away by Paul. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Muscala gets the bucket. Muscala's got his first basket.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Warriors trail by 6. Thompson passes to Looney. Back to Thompson. And Andre Robertson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .30 seconds left in the third. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. No good that time. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Paul. Spellman with the rebound.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front. They're up by 4. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Schroeder and Gilgeous-Alexander pair up in the backcourt. Then there's Andre Robertson. Then it's Noel, and it's Nader in at the 4-man position.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. He kicks it to Robertson. Schroeder against Kerr. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson for the triple. Drills it from outside.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Russell. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oklahoma City shooting under 40% all in all for the game. And it's good for 2. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Schroeder against Curry. Here's Spellman. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Nader's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Schroeder kicks to Nader. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Curry, good. Curry's got 16 points here in the second half.
Well, as hard as Curry plays, to me it's an underrated aspect of his game. Gets out and gets after it in the open floor.
Schroeder against Curry. Schroeder dishes to Noel. And Looney sends it back. Another steal. Thompson for the triple. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Schroeder passes to Nader. Spellman with the rebound. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Got that bucket in no time at all. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And that one's good. Russell.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
And Greg, one of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits at this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Adams, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Russell passes to Cauley-Stein. The feed now to Curry. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Adams has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Nader, and the layup is good. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
Wow, look at the way the big man Noel set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Warriors have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. There's Russell with the 3. That shot, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Schroeder passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Both shots good from the stripe. The Warriors leading. Russell with it. Outside Curry. Shot on the wing. They grab their own miss.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Or as you think about the anchor of this team, Steven Adams just holds it down in the middle.
Oh, Steven Adams does so much, but it all starts on the defensive end with this guy. He takes away so much space on the interior. He is commanding on the backboards. He contests shots. Everything you could hope for, Steven Adams brings.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Now the dish to Russell. Here's Cauley Stein, and the Warriors miss again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Nader, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Warriors trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Knocked loose. Curry on the wing. Here's Cauley Stein, and he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And it's Noel missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And the rejection by Noel.
This is a staple of his game. Nerlens Noel sends it back.
That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 23.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Schroeder against Curry. Schroeder kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots it up. But they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Curry passes to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
How easy is it to appreciate the intensity with which Draymond Green plays? Go ahead with power, sir.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Noel missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Green, and it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Schroeder outside. And Adams kicks to Nader. 4 on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Nader's got 6 in the quarter. Warriors trail by 5. Now Curry. The pass to Cauley Stein. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Curry's got 24.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
The drive by Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
This is where the speed of Dennis Schroeder comes into play. When he's moving like this, the defender is in a tough spot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Gallinari, he's checked in for the Thunder. And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Curry. Shoots over Schroeder. Thunder with the rebound. Gallinari's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Nader. Gallinari on the wing. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gallinari. Gallinari hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Thompson outside. To the inside. The shot by Looney, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now, here is Russell. Knocked away. Here's Looney. Clock at 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. Golden State's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Russell to stop the run. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen. And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Golden State running out of time. And here is Curry. Teardrop shot. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball with the shot. They get it again. And Adams kicks to Gallinari. Second shot opportunity. Here's Adams. Goes up again. And the layup is good. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 13. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Steven Adams.
He's kept a lot of their possessions alive with his work on the offensive glass. You can't measure what that kind of effort means to a team. Not just in terms of the second chances those rebounds create, but also for the example it sets.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. Paul passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Nader, guarded by Curry. Paul outside, over Green. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And that's 10 points for Chris Paul.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Oklahoma City.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Steven Adams.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Here's Curry, and he converts the layup.
How good are the handles of Stephen Curry? Well, they open the doors early so people can get a look at it. Woo-hoo, that's nice.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Paul penetrating. Adams wide open. Misses off the right iron. Here's Golden State now. Down by 15. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Passes it to Nader. Paul outside. Missed. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Danilo, transition, big for your team. I assume that was a big focus tonight.
Yes, we want to run, and that's what we have to do every time. So that's what we did, and we played a great game.
Gallo, thanks very much. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.